August of 2019, I was probably doing the worst I've ever done in my life. My drug habit was just out of control. I didn't care about anybody. So I was just hopeless, man. I was suicidal. I didn't contemplate it, but I was gonna do a shot of heroin, and I didn't care if I lived. I knew I was going back to prison, and I didn't want to go back to prison. All my relationships, as far as with my children, they were no good. I didn't talk to any of them. I didn't talk to my mother. I haven't talked to my father in years. And so November 1st, I say I got rescued. I got arrested. I was in jail for 3 months. Talked with Jerry a lot. Always went to church, but like I said, I still was not hanging around with with good people. So I went to prison for a year. To be honest, I didn't pray one time. I mean, I might have, but I don't recall it. The whole time I was in prison, I was distant. But the day I got out, October 30th, 2020, I remember walking through the gates, and I'm just like, I did not want to do this again. I'm 38 years old, and I was scared. I didn't want to let my children down no more. I was just in fear, man, of what I was going to do. So I came to, that was a Friday, October 30th, Sunday, I came to service here at Grace. And I went home. I broke down. I cried, and I just asked, Christ, I need some help. I need some guidance. I need direction. I'm hopeless. I'm scared. I don't want to go back to my old life, So I asked, Christ to come into my life, and knew I was a sinner, and I did not want to be a slave to sin no more. I wanted something different. I think the most important door was when he was knocking, and I opened, and I received him into my heart, and it's been door after door. I would say me and my wife we weren't married at the time. We were trying to find a place. We're both on parole. It could not find a place. We looked and looked and looked and looked, and I was getting frustrated. She was getting frustrated, so we gave it to God. And I got counsel from people, and they told me, Shawn, let God do his thing. When the time's right, he will open that door for you. And sure enough, we got a place. Then I started feeling convicted, about being with my wife. So I was living in sin, I was having sex, and so we ended up getting married, and that's a great door that was open. It was just, she's truly amazing in my life. When I was baptized February 3rd of 2020 here at Grace, it changed me. And ever since then, our relationship's been great. So with, us being, the door being open for marriage, I got a great job when I first got out at the handyman company, making good money. Since then, God's opened the door for me to start my own business. And so I started Salvation Painting and Stain, and I've been in business since April of this year. I named it Salvation because I do want to share my testimony. People are gonna ask about that name. What's up with this salvation? And that's my opportunity to share my testimony. So, and I've had customers do that, So, and I just, the door, I would say, of hope. I was so hopeless 3 years ago, man. If you would have told me 3 years ago in August, September, October, when I got arrested November 1st, 2019, I never would have thought I would be in this situation where I have my kids back in my life. My life is absolutely wonderful right now, and I give all the glory to God.